Hi guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to talk to you guys about some indie brands that I love, and I'm going to show you a little tutorial on my eyes. I uploaded a little earlier this week a little review of some of my favorite brands that are in the indie category, meaning that they're not owned by a huge umbrella corporation, parent company, funding from, billionaire investors, whatever. They are really out here doing grassroots things. If I'm wrong, please leave it in the comments, but I'm pretty sure I've done my research and all of these brands are independently owned and doing their own thing, and I want to support that and show you guys what the deal is, and also before they pop off, you're going to be in the know. So watch out, they're coming for you and you're going to love them. So we're going to do a little tutorial on the eyes so you guys will know what's up, know that you need to grab these beautiful products from these amazing brands before they blow up and you can't find them anymore because they're going to be sold out everywhere once you realize how amazing they are. So let's get into it. I already have my eyes primed with the Clove and Hallow Eye Primer. Absolutely love this one. It's just a clear eye primer. It's not going to disguise any color or discoloration on the eyes. I love that. I like letting my natural eye color come through. So I have this on, I have my complexion going, and let's just get into it. I'm going to start with the Nosta Beauty Nostalgia Playlist palette. This is such a fun palette. I love it so much. We're just going to kind of build up a look, maybe throw in some interesting things here. I'm going to take the shade Gone, which is a really nice peachy color. I'm going to use a little bit of a dirty brush, but this is one of my favorite indie brands as well, Sahur's Art, and we are going to use their eyeshadows as well. But I'm just going to start buffing the shade Gone into the crease as a transition. This Sahur's Art brush is my favorite blending brush probably of all time, and I'm keeping it to the circumference of the eye, not blending it out too far, keeping it to my natural little crease shape. Maybe add a little bit more higher up towards the brow bone, but then softly blending it out. I'm going to take this little Sahur's Art pencil brush and go under the eye, and then take my original blender and go right through and blend that all really softly. These brushes just blend like a dream. Okay, so I brought that shade Gone kind of all around the eyes just to kind of base the look, and I will kind of fade other colors into the transition. I love doing that, especially in like the inner corner. Just having a little bit of your transition tone will help your like inner corner highlight or whatever you want pop through. Another amazing indie brand that I really love is Phytosurgent, and they make the most amazing cream shadow pots. This is in the shade Pewtered Pine, and I kind of want to just bump up my lash line area, upper lash line area, with some of this. This is a beautiful, like, cool tone taupe, which I think is so unique, and they don't budge. They don't go anywhere once you apply them. You can use your finger with these, but I'm just going to use a small little pencil brush and start to define the outer lash line with it, fading it kind of to the midsection of the eye. My eye is fully open. That's kind of mostly what you see is this little part of my lid. So I do like to focus a good bit of product there and then fading upward into the lid where you're not going to see it as much. Yeah, these guys just really don't crease. I love that about them. You can wear them all over the eye. You can use a finger to apply them. They're very, very user-friendly. I really love when an indie brand focuses on performance as well as ingredients and sustainability efforts, and this brand really goes above and beyond. Next, I'm going to go into this palette by Sahur's Art, one of my favorite indie brands. They're actually based in Singapore, and they are influencer founded. So amazing. I love the motifs they use. They always use like beautiful artistic motifs, and I love the color story of this palette. I'm going to take this shade right here, Amsterdam, and just add a little bit, really tight lash line. A really tiny brush to get right in there. I like using a dark blue to really define the lash line. Sometimes it's a little less harsh than black. I have literally no clue where we're going with this. I'm just playing around. I just want to show you guys what some of these brands can really do. What I love about these palettes is not only the unique color stories, but the quality of the eyeshadow is so unreal. I never get fallout or anything. Just doing a little smoky eye. I'm using a tiny little Urban Decay brush. This is their tight lining brush. I'm gonna add a little bit more warmth to this eye, and I'm gonna take this custom palette I made with Clove and Hallow. There's a bunch of great mattes in here. I'm gonna take this shade, which is called Freckle. I'm gonna add just a little bit of it to it. And I'm gonna put it kind of like in the middle of the eye, fading into Pewtered Pine from Phytosurgeons, and then a little into the lid from Nosta. I really like this earthy, almost brick. I really never have my brows on before eyeshadow, so I'm pretty mystified by this look. I just find it a little easier to like blend when you don't have a brow there, if you have to fill them in like I do, like fully. I'm really a fan of these Clove and Hallow shadows. They don't compromise performance either, but they have very few ingredients in them. They're very simple. And I love the sustainability aspect of the pans. So you can replace, you know, say you're tired of one, you can move on to something else or get your favorite back. I'm gonna go into this Sephora Art Mona palette. This is like my OG classic palette. I'm gonna take this shade here, which is Tuscany, and just add a little bit of the hot orange just to the forefront of the eye. I love that. That's very fun for me. Just gonna take a little bit of it right in the inner portion of the lower lash line. I'm gonna take a little bit of Wannabe, this really, really popping hot orange from the Nosta palette, and throw it right the inner portion of my lash line right there. Just using a finger. Can't wait to chop these nails off. They're getting a major trim this week. I'm really using this shimmer kind of like sheerly because I'm gonna use another shimmer and I just want it kind of have that like little reflective twinkle. Okay, I'm gonna top off a lot of this with the Phytosurgeon Shadow in Fractal Freesia. This is a beautiful topper, and it's a cream topper, so you can really like use your finger, go in. I have these talons, that's not gonna work for me. So I'm just gonna take it on kind of a flat brush. It's a little fluffy, and just start to tap it all over, especially the inner portion of the eye, maybe up to the brow bone, for this nice dispersed twinkle that it offers. It's really one of my favorite eyeshadows in my collection. Love the neutral shimmer of it. Works for so many eye looks. And it does really work way, way better with fingers, honestly. This works fine, but you should see the finger performance. And it just looks like wet. It's like diamonds on the eye. It's, oh. Have I just had a glitter on my cheek this whole time and no one's talking to me about it? Damn. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Clover by Clove brown mascara. This is my favorite brown mascara of life, but I do want to preface by saying I did use a little bit of the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara in brown first, because I will show you, this is a big wand, okay? It's a big wand. It's pretty hard to control, and it's real pointy. So what I do like to do is really make sure that I get in there and kind of separate and define before using this, and then add this in for some volume. The volume this gives is unreal, which you will soon see. And again, it gives volume without flaking, without smudging. It's an extremely clean formula. PCR material, recycling, packaging. Yeah, it's pretty unreal. The black one is also very amazing, but I have it in my kit more so than my usage. I mean, already, like, look at that difference. Like, oh, wow. Okay, and that is my lashes with the Clover mascara. So incredible. And I don't have to sacrifice, like, a bold lash for the tone of brown, which I find to be really soft and cool with, like, a neutral look like this. But you still get the fluff, you still get the body, you still get the lash. Okay, added in a few molds to my look, and we're about done. I'm going to use probably my new favorite lipstick of all time. This is the Gen C lipstick in the shade Margaret. These feel like air on the lips. I have a little lip balm on, so. But this is like the most perfect neutral tone for my skin tone especially, just to give that little like flush of color that really stays put and wears with a lot of beautiful eyes. So I love that this can work with my cool and warm toned eye that I have going on. I'm just going to add a little bit of this, and I love to like mush my lips together to kind of blur the edges of my lip line like this. Going a little above and a little below. And when I tell you it feels like I'm wearing absolutely nothing, believe it. It feels like I'm not wearing one of those thick, really, really intense matte lipsticks. Doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lip balm. It feels like air. And this color is so flattering. I just feel like that fucking puta with it. All right, that's it, guys. This is the finished look using indie brands. I will be posting the complexion of this look a little later in the week, so you can check out how I got this amazing skin, which is also only indie brands. And I really hope that you guys check these guys out. All of these products, all of these brands, they're really doing the most. I'm just really rooting for the little guy with these brands. I'm just so excited for them. I can't wait to watch them grow. I can't wait for you guys to fall in love with them and sell out their inventory. Cause damn. And yeah, I just, so impressed. So impressed. I feel very cute in this look. I had no idea where it was going, and I'm super excited where it went. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'll list all the products down below. And yeah, stay tuned for complexion coming later this week. We don't want to sacrifice performance. We don't want to sacrifice ingredients and morality with a lot of these things. And you don't have to. So hope you guys have a great day.